Hey, I'm Todd Newton. Welcome to the Tattooed Traveler and welcome to Amsterdam. On this episode, you are going to visit everything that makes this a destination for travelers from all over the world. The Anne Frank House, the cafes, the canals, and that one-of-a-kind nightlife. So grab your passport and welcome to Wham Bam Amsterdam. Of the Netherlands is known for a lot of things: artistic heritage, the elaborate canal system, narrow houses, and bicycles. Lots and lots of bicycles. Amsterdam was founded in the year 1275, and it was just a small fishing village. This is pretty much the center of it all, Dam Square. And from here, you can get to just about everywhere you want to go in Amsterdam, whether it's shopping at some of the, shall we say, unique boutiques, visiting the museums, or strolling down one of Amsterdam's many alleys in search of a little snack. Might I suggest Mannekempis frites? Apologies if I'm butchering the name there, but these are some of the best fries and one of the most interesting business logos you'll ever encounter. Their potatoes are planted and harvested in clay soil, and once picked, they're delivered to the factory and processed into French fries that very same day. They come in three sizes, ranging from about $3 US to $6 US. And the toughest choice you'll have to make all day is which of their 16 delicious sauces will you choose? If you really want to go Dutch, try the mayonnaise. But for us, we played it safe and American and just went with ketchup. Because the city is pretty much built on canals, wooden poles support the buildings here. This is the Royal Palace. It is supported by around 13,000 poles. The typical home, supported by around 10 poles. And speaking of homes, here in Amsterdam, none are more famous than the Anne Frank House. I think it's safe to say a visit to the house and the museum is one of the most moving and educational experiences you'll ever encounter. Photos and the taking of video are prohibited inside the museum, but the diary of a young Anne Frank telling the tale of her family and a handful of others hiding from the Nazis in this building for 2 years really does make you grateful for the things you have in your life. As we travel through Amsterdam's 60 plus miles of canals, you'll notice how thin the homes are here. There's a reason for that. The more narrow the home, the less you pay in taxes. That rule was established back in the 17th century. The amount of tax citizens had to pay was based on the width of their houses. And many citizens choose to live on houseboats. There are more than 2,500 houseboats here in Amsterdam, and many of them are pretty decked out with restrooms, kitchens, multiple bedrooms. And let's focus on the canals for a moment. I've mentioned them a few times. Amsterdam is often referred to as the Venice of the North, but Amsterdam actually has more canals than Venice. There are 165 of them here. And seeing as how Amsterdam is the most bicycle-friendly city in the world, it's no wonder almost 15,000 bikes are pulled from the canals every year. It's pretty apparent I have a thing for snacks. First the fries, now the stroopwafels. A must while visiting the capital of the Netherlands. But what everyone wants to hear about is the infamous red light district. Row upon row of glass-fronted rooms where ladies of the night sell their services completely legally. They even pay tax, just like factory workers. It's disrespectful to photograph ladies that are working. So here's some video of windows where the red lights are off and the red curtains are pulled. That means they are currently occupied. Now, when you're exploring, works up an appetite that calls for more than just a snack. Upstairs pancakes is a must while in Amsterdam. Place has so much character. It's located in an old home, and you can see how it got its name. There are only 4 tables in the place. Because of its limited space and the fact that it is a social media phenomenon, it's been featured on just about every travel TV show ever to hit the airwaves, means you need to make your reservations well in advance. And when your Dutch pancakes arrive, oh, I went with the apple and cinnamon. I swear, my friend, you're going to hear the angels sing. Something for those craving a little more savory treat. And the prices? Pretty fair. An awesome way to wrap up our visit. Well, it's a rainy morning here in Amsterdam as we must say goodbye for this episode of The Tattooed Traveler. They call this a Holland summer. It's all right. I'll take it, right? Hope you enjoyed our visit to this great city, and I hope you'll check out some of the other episodes. We have Paris and London and Costa Rica and all across the United States. I think you'll enjoy it. So until we meet again a little further down the road, my friend, I'm Todd Newton. Travel safely.